tree falling. Big storm earlier. Came down with hail, lightning, heavy rain. It's crazy. Fucking rain. Crazy ass rain. I hate the weather.
Let's go to the phones. 215-592-9494. To T and Collins. T, what did she say?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Joe, John, James. I think that's your argument, so I'm going to stay out of it.
Okay.
I have a good show. Thanks for taking my call. I appreciate the time that you guys are putting in. I think we all do. And I look forward to it every day. And in other news, I have to respectfully disagree with your Miles Sanders factor because if we acquire a receiver or receiver, that number one defender will come off Hurts, and Hurts' value will go up even higher. So I have to ridiculous say that Sanders is going to be more valuable at the end of the season than Hurts will. That's the I think. One more thing before I give my answer is that you talked about how you're listening before, and we both been on the page of you say all the right moves sometimes, and if we're running into, there's one too many hats. So I always say I was cautious about him being a GM. I like to look executive. I use the word excited for a good plan. You guys feel excited now?
I wouldn't say I'm excited. I think that Look, excited happens sometimes. Sometimes we talk ourselves into it, sometimes it's real. When you have a great team already and you get Theo and you get Javon Curse, you're excited. I mean, that's different. I would say I'm encouraged. But excited is it's a unique word, especially at this time of year.
I'm excited about Darius Sweat.
All right, that's good. Then we're making fun. I like it. All right, and then my answer, I think you will enjoy. It's a great couple that everyone knows, and we talked about them all. William Wallace.
It's a great answer right there. It's a huge. William Wallace is a big time answer. Yeah, kind of in the Spartacus, line. Hey, I always say this. For those that have not watched Spartacus, and I'm sure that's most people listening to us right now, do yourself a favor. During this time of, time. Yeah, we have a lot of time on our hands. Watch Spartacus.
Which is better, the remake or the...
No, I don't mean the remake. I'm talking the one with Kurt Douglas. Come on, man. If you don't have that chin that goes inward, then you don't have the real Spartacus. What was up with Kurt Douglas' chin? How would you explain that? He had like a hole in his chin, a cleft. It was unbelievable.
Like a dimple.
He was a dimple, but it was like a dimple times 5. His chin.
Very masculine cleft.
There you go. Do I have one of those chins? Do I have one of those strong jaw chins?
No, I don't. That's correct.
I do not. But then again, James, neither do you. I mean, let's be real.
I'm not really as strong. I mean, it's more than yours, but...
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has a chin like Kurt Douglas.
Kurt Douglas' chin was amazing. Oh, my gosh. Let's go to...
Rock.
It was a rock. Paul in Clarksboro. Paul, where is Clarksboro?
It's right outside of like Mulligan Hill,
Oh, there
right
you
off
go.
of exit 18 on 295.
Outstanding.
Yeah, so how are you guys doing?
Doing well.
All right, awesome. Well, I've been meaning to call for a while. I could never hang on. My 2 cents on the Eagles in the draft and Yannick. I would give the 21 up in a heartbeat if I could get Yannick. And my reasoning for it is that everyone that we're drafting is an unknown.
Yep.
And, no matter who it is at 21, no matter who falls to us at 21.
Yeah.
Paul, they're an unknown.
I like your line of
I don't, and I'll tell you
agree
why,
with
Paul. They're unknown as far as the NFL goes. They're not unknown as far as skill. I mean, they're just not.
They are.
No,
It
they're
doesn't
not.
translate in some
They just
cases.
played 3 or 4 years of college football.
You know how different that is?
I understand it's
I mean,
different, but they're not unknown.
Hey,
Yeah,
Joe, I
as
mean, the
NFL
bottom
players,
line
they are.
is that if he matches everything that you need.
Yeah, then
he's
people would hit on every draft pick.
He's a stud.
He's
and
expensive.
Whatever, that's not out. Hey, my problem isn't that. That's Howie's problem to fix it. But
Yeah, but-
bottom line is your defense would be pretty stellar, and you're still going to be able to get receivers in the second. If this class is as deep as
Yeah.
they're saying it is,
Yeah.
you're
Paul,
going to get receivers.
it's a great
You're going to get receivers
point.
later.
It's a great point. We've been sitting here talking about wide receiver nonstop as our first round pick. I would be fine. I would be great with trading that first round pick away to get Yannick Ngakoue because defensive end is right behind wide receiver in the order of priority of our needs right now. We've got nothing right now outside of Brandon Graham that I can trust. Now, that's not to say that these young guys, Josh Sweat and, even Derek Barnett, maybe they take a huge step this year. I think the Eagles are counting on them taking a huge step this year. But if they don't, if Derek Barnett doesn't take a step, he's probably not going to be back the year after. And Brandon Graham might not be back the year after. We went over that. He's due $17 million in 2021. I don't know if they're going to go there.
Oh, there's no way.
So right now we have next to nothing at defensive end. You bring in Yannick Ngakoue, you've got a young, I think he might have just turned 25, but he's 24 or 25, young player with 4 years under his belt who has been outstanding in the NFL. I'm all for it.
All right, Paul, who's a rebel? What do you got?
I don't. You know what? I'll go with.
All right, guys.
Lenny Bruce.
I'm here at the nursery.
You got it, That's a great answer.
Appreciate